Simon, for a few weeks now, we've probably expected, known this is going to be coming, but they're here now. The playoffs are a reality. It's 48 hours away. It's getting exciting.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, as you said, we've known what we're doing. It wasn't until Saturday that we knew who we were going to be playing. All our preparation has been going behind the scenes over the last few weeks for who we might be playing. Players have had a normal week with the training. Obviously, everyone's aware of what it's going to be like on Saturday night, and we're all looking forward to it. If you can't look forward to these situations, then you might as well not bother being in football. There could be under 20,000 at Deepdale, the place rocking, with a great opportunity to try and get to Wembley and not further into the Championship.
It's a clean slate, really, isn't it, the playoffs? There can be no favourites in this. Everything that's gone in 46 games is almost an irrelevance now.
Of course it is. It doesn't matter where you finish, third down to sixth. Teams have been promoted finishing in any of them positions. If there are any favourites, I suppose it'll be the teams that have finished third, because they're the ones who have, over a 46 campaign, have finished third and should be classed as the third best team, and downwards you fourth and fifth. So I don't think there's any favourites. It's who performs, who grasps opportunities, who gets the rub of the green, who thrives in this opportunity of going to enjoy and embrace the playoff situations.
What do you say you've learnt most from your previous playoff campaigns, both as a player and a manager?
Basically, to make sure that you try and keep a level head. You play with your head rather than your heart. You play the game and not the occasion. You've got to make sure that you do try and treat the game with as much normality as possible. Yeah, we all realise that it's 2 cup finals, but you have to play your own game. You don't get carried away with situations that you maybe not used to have done in the past. If you play a certain way, we'll keep playing to that, because that's got you success over a 46 season. So we'll keep the normality of the week from the start to finish. Whatever result happens on Saturday, we'll go to Rotherham trying to make sure we get through.
Is it fair to say that if you can get promoted through the playoffs, that's probably the best way to do it?
Well, it is, of course it is, because you get the opportunity to play at Wembley, and every player and every manager's ambition is probably to do that, the home of English football, and if not world football. So it's a great way to do it. It's a horrible way to lose as well. But the other aspect is, if you get automatic promotion, you get a couple of weeks free of holiday, don't you, extra? But it's a fantastic invention which goes back to the late 80s. There's been many fantastic memories for supporters and players over the years, but there's obviously been a lot of heartache for people, and people will touch on about our record in this in the playoffs since they started. Well, that's all in the past. It's what happens in the future now. Records are to be broken. Everybody has to be positive right the way through the club, from the owner right the way to the cleaner, and every supporter that comes down to Deepdale on Saturday and away at Rotherham on Thursday.
People may look at this week and probably think you might wrap people in cotton wool, or the players might not want to tackle too hard, things like that. Is it the exact opposite that happens on the training pitch in a week like this? Yeah, look,
there's an edge to the team, of course there is, because they're all wanting to be part of what is going to be a fantastic occasion on Saturday. But it's not what they do and show me this week in training, it's what I've seen over the course of the season through all the players. What team I decide to pick out will hopefully be the positive one for the football club. Individuals will be disappointed that they might not start or even be on the bench. That's just part and parcel of football, unfortunately. But we're embracing it. We've had a normal training week, and now we can't wait for it to happen now.
In that sense, is the 21, 22 players who could all conceivably be selected on Saturday, because you have players who've had a chance and everybody has shown what they're capable of and done well the last few weeks? Yeah,
definitely. Look, if you look on the squad throughout the season, I don't think there's anybody that, apart from maybe one or two of the younger players, that haven't played probably 50% of the games, and that shows you the capabilities we've got within the squad, how big a part that a lot of players have played in the success that we've had already this season. So whoever I throw into the mix on Saturday night and next Thursday, they won't let me down, because they've all performed admirably over the course of the season, and desperate to get this club back into the Championship.
You already mentioned it briefly about the attendance on Saturday. We sold something like 15,000 in the first 3 days of sale for this game. It could be a phenomenal atmosphere on Saturday, and the fans will play as an important part as those on the pitch.
Oh, definitely. Look, we've already experienced games this year under the lights at Deepdale and in front of nearly full houses. That place is really rocking, and obviously now we've got supporters behind both sets of goals. encourage as many people to come down. If they're only half contemplating, come down, get as many people down as possible and make it a real intimidating place, as it will be at Rotherham when we go there next week. But obviously we're going to hopefully have just under 20,000 screaming and cheering the players on and really looking to embrace the situation. It's a word I keep using, but also enjoy the situation as well, because given where we were this time last year, there's a lot gone on and it's been a successful place. So grab everybody down and make as much noise as possible will be my words to everybody in the Preston area.
If you walk out of that tunnel, when you walk out of that tunnel, the players of both sides on Saturday, if you hit like a wall of sound as you walk out, does it get the hairs on the back of your neck up? Is this the sort of game that everybody wants to play in their career?
Well, I do, and if you don't want to be involved in games like this, then you might as well pack in playing or pack in being a manager. It will be a fantastic atmosphere, and it'll be a nervous situation, it'll be an exciting situation, but it's one that you've got to really enjoy, and if you can, and make sure that you do the best you can. And that's what we'll say to the players, that you just need to go out and give it your best shot, and if it's not successful, then we start again. If it's successful, then we go to Wembley hopefully, but you've got to just approach each game as it comes, and that's all we'll be reiterating to the players.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.